Despite the incredibly romantic, surprisingly sexy, and heartwarming conclusion to Season 3, Episode 11. At last, some fans might wish that some more information from Jenny Han's original books had been included in this final episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty, which saw Conrad and Belly finally come home to cousins and settle into their new lives together. But why do Belly finally chooses Conrad? Let's dive in and find out. Things are a little weird at first when Conrad arrives at Belly's house, shortly after getting that amazing haircut. Conrad is worried about frightening her away, and Belly isn't sure how to behave. However, after spending a day together as visitors in Paris, they gradually start talking to one another about their experiences apart. Consequently, Belly invites Conrad to her pre-birthday supper. Conrad can't take his eyes off her at dinner, especially after learning that Belly and Benito are no longer together. Conrad is suddenly openly flirting with Belly, giving her very poignant presents and spending time with her while she blows out the candles on her cake for the first time. Things culminate as they dance on the banks of the Seine after spending the remainder of the evening alone. They discuss Belly's needless outburst at Susanna's burial, the catastrophe that was prom night, and Belly acknowledges the significance of his letters to her. At last, Belly gives Conrad a kiss when he asks her if she has moved on from him. Everything seemed to be ideal after a sexually intense drive back to Belly's place. They can work things out because they are still together and in love. But not so quickly. At last, Belly's actual worry comes to light. What if Susanna's illness and eventual death were the sole reasons they met and fell in love? Fortunately, Conrad corrects her, telling her that his love for her has been the only thing that has been constant throughout his life. After all, Belly and Jeremiah's relationship was essentially forged by Susanna's passing, since they were unable to cope with being by themselves during such a trying period. However, Belly doesn't understand she wants to be with Conrad until he has left her house. Then, in typical romantic trope fashion, she follows him through a train station and onto a train. "Conrad, I choose you of my own free will," Belly acknowledges upon discovering him. "If there are infinite worlds, every version of me chooses you in every one of them." This is a significant turning point for both of them. Belly finally acknowledges that her love for Conrad was unrelated to Susanna's well-intentioned interference or her own sorrow, and Conrad finally gets to be the one selected instead of having to watch her pick someone else. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.